Welcome, guys. In a TV series by Amanda Burton, Killer Forensic, our famously titled introduction states, "Where is a dead body, there's a story to be told. One of illness, one of sadness, one of life lost, but at some time the body often reveals a different story." Welcome again to CAT, Criminal Association Terminal, where I will be exploring the scientific and technological approach put forward by University of Technology Jamaica student Michael Ricketts, who is currently studying a Bachelor of Science in Computing. Under our scope is Jamaica, the tiny island of choice, and an appealing destination being painted due to current crime reports of murders, domestic violence, and not to mention the upsurge of violence against the country's women and children. Will this current hysteria ever die down or return again? Jamaica? No problem, man. In Mr. Ricketts' case study, what he highlighted as the avenue for its scientific and technological innovation is the need to use psychology discipline to assess individuals through their thought process. In achieving this mind-blowing reality, let us put faith and intuition aside, as he seeks to explore the psychological discipline which he aligned to this technology. In what can be attributed to Sigmund Freud's theory of personality, and a method of psychotherapy dating around the 20th century, where he centered his focus on the unconscious, that is, thoughts, attitude, impulses, wishes, motivation, and emotion of which we are unaware. This, however, formed the base of Mr. Ricketts' scientific and technological innovation as he examined the amygdala. What is the amygdala? This is an almond-shaped section of the nervous tissue located in the temporal side of the brain. It is occasioned that we humans have two per person. They are thought to be part of the limbic system within the brain, which is responsible for emotion, survival instincts, and memory. The amygdala is an intricate focal aspect of what Mr. Ricketts believes is mind reading, but is possible once the right focus is centered at its role, and that is the role of knowing what is perceived by individuals through their emotion, such as anger, fear, and sadness, as well as the controlling aggression. Very important, their controlling aggression. In addition, the amygdala helps to store memories of events that has happened so that in the future, person can be aware of any recurrence. What has been done by CAT and Mr. Ricketts is the use of biometric technology to aid in their data mining process. The biometric technology involves face scan device, palm reader, similar to that of fingerprint detection, and not to mention voice recognition devices. What biometric technology or device does is simply develop a logical pattern based on individual biological or behavioral character. One may ask, how does this help us socially? Never be seen before, this innovation is trailblazing and definitely something that can dismantle the current of evil in crime and violence. Another question is, how does this device function? What he suggested is a real-time system that operates on time constraint, that is embedded with different technological tools such as olfactory device to track potential criminal through its database, and that is to just gather the information. One example he gave is installing palm reader on public transportation that instantly relay information to the database, alerting the system of whether or not this person is at an high, moderate, low threat level. The system will initiate the monitoring of that individual through the use of camera footage set up at every vantage point, further alerting the system where the individual possesses such threat. Once the system threat level is an I, the police can warrant a search or have the whole area closed down. One may call this a curfew. Mr. Ricketts further added that he feels if this device can be installed in schools, bus terminals, toll booths, arenas, and just about where large gathering is held, we could track potential criminals and put a stop to their devious desire. Then there is a question of cost. How much does a system such as this would cost our country? What he feels is that in order to get all the tools necessary, it will cost around US $8 million. Then how does a system like this benefits our country? It is a technology that can be further improved on, but it's something that's certain will get our country back on track, as in being crime free. So as I end this presentation, I would like to say thank you for tuning in. Goodbye now.